What's going on here?
We're
Streaming.
being hood rats.
You're streaming.
Oh no, we're gonna review EX4, but I doubt you've done any testing for it.
Me?
Let me just pull it up on my other monitor and we should be good to go. Okay. Yeah, so whenever people get in here, we can go at it. But yeah. So for those of you that are currently in the stream with us right now, we will be reviewing the entire EX4 set. This just... When did this drop, James? How long ago? Or it's not even out yet. It's not even out yet. It drops...
It's not out. It's not.
The 23rd? 23rd of December, right?
Let me check.
I want to say the 23rd of December.
EX4, yes, it is December 23rd.
Okay.
It's Christmas.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So the set's not out yet, but we've had a fair amount of time to like mess around with some stuff. EX4 not trash, not confirmed. Yeah, I don't think the set is trash. I actually think it's a lot better than I gave. It's a lot better than I gave it credit for. I think it's actually pretty serviceable overall. But I'll give it a few more minutes before we start getting into like the meat and bones of the fucking stream. And then obviously we have the Battle Network music because you know, Battle Network coming out real soon, and it was confirmed to have ranked as well, which is super hypey.
I'm so excited.
Dude,
Everyone's gonna play Battle Network.
Dude, everyone is gonna be playing Battle Network. Yeah, God, I kind of want to buy the hoodie. They have like a Battle Network hoodie for like $50, and I'm like really tempted. Not gonna lie, very tempted. But we'll see. Yeah, we could probably go ahead and get right into it. So, wait, was it only these 4 colors? Yellow and red didn't get a new egg, right?
No, EX set almost never have 6X.
Okay, cool. Okay then. Like I said, welcome everyone to the Hoang Zero Reviews set EX4. I'm here today joined by my boy Zero, aka James. If you want to introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yep. And then later on in the stream, one of our other boys, Karan, he's the big Shine Greymon advocate. He will also be joining in on the stream because he could not pass up the opportunity to play Shine Greymon. So, alright, and then, okay. So without further ado, we're gonna kick right into it. What it coming out on? I think like everything basically, but okay. First card we're gonna talk about is Miscellaneous. This is the blue Digitama that we did get on deletion. If you have like Digimon in play, draw 1. I mean, this is supposed to be like blue flare support, right? Or this is like blue flare. Yeah, it's just blue flare, right?
Yeah.
Unless they decide to print a Commandramon that specifically states it can Digivolve over Miscellaneous of any color for 0. This is just blue player support. I don't think this is better than Wanyamon though by any means. I don't think you ever play this over Wanya, right?
No, this require you for you to have a body on board.
Yeah.
And a lot of time you're swinging your rookie first to find pieces,
Right.
or like to play a male Bridger or a Greymon, right? So, the timing for it, the fact that it's not just on deletion draw one makes it awkward. If this was on deletion draw one, I play over Wanya, because you can guarantee the draw compared to Wanya, which requires
that's very valid. That is very valid.
Yeah.
But as it stands right now, it's just not a very good card, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't play this over Wanya, I don't think.
Yeah. Okay. And then,
especially not after this set.
Yeah, for sure. And then Kokomon. Once per turn, when an effect suspends one of your Digimon, draw 1. So, this does work pretty well, actually, with the currently existing Bloomlord setup. It's a really great way to facilitate additional draw power, because in like Bloomlord, your main source of draw power was you had Sunflowmon and then you had Gummymon, but Gummymon only worked when you suspended your opponent's Digimon, and that doesn't happen as frequently as you would imagine, right?
Yeah, and you actually don't get memory from Argo that often, because the stack that Argo is on usually it's the stack that dies. So most of the time it doesn't do anything. Yeah, so I think with Kokomon, you actually introduce a lot of new draw power into the deck, because it's a lot easier to tap your own stuff. Like Agitar would proc this, Sunflow procs this, Bloomlord, Hydra, etc. Like it's just whenever you go for a Digisorption as well, it just like synergizes super well. But not only that, with the Alliance deck. So I've seen a lot of people talk about the Alliance deck, and it was one of those things where you look at it on paper and it doesn't look very good, right? Like honestly, it just doesn't look very good on paper. It's like one swing, 2 checks. Number. Like it doesn't seem like it do anything, and then you
play it, and then you realize, oh, like this is like it actually got some legs to it.
The thing is that we can talk more as we get to the rest of it, but the main advantage of that deck is just climb incredibly fast. Yeah, no, you turbo so quickly, and it's so memory efficient. This Digitama is actually great just for green in general, but also in the Alliance deck, it's so good, super good. Yep. All right, Black Sunomon. When one of your other Digimon in play Digivolves, draw 1. It's for the Juggler deck. It's just for the Ultra deck. You have to play it. Yeah. There's not like a lot you can say about this card. It's just it does what it's intended to do. You don't play this in any other black deck though. No. Pinamon. On deletion, if this Digimon was deleted other than by battle, gain 1 memory. Literally one of the best purple egg ever printed. We finally have competition for Demi Mirror.
This is like a really good egg, yeah. This egg, for one, it works during both players' turns that you gain the memory, which is absolutely phenomenal. But 2, we'll get to it in a bit, but certain cards in this set require you specifically to have the bird avian trading. So as long as you have the Digitama in source, you guarantee the proc, which makes this card even more insane for that deck specifically. But yeah, no, this card is like really fantastic. Most often, it will be abilities that get rid of stacks. And so with the Pinamon, you're able to punish that a little bit, giving you a little bit more leeway and recursion to try and set up your next stack and whatnot. So I think Pinamon is actually a really fantastic egg. I do agree with James. And then, before we move on, any last thoughts on the Digitama?
No, it's just it's very versatile. It's like a really easy way to get memory. So you run this, you will see this in a lot of purple deck.
I mean, yeah, it also works with, like, if you self pop, for example, like call from the darkness, Death Claw, Celestial Blade. It works on your opponent's proc. It works on your proc. It's just such a good egg. Such a good egg.
Yeah, it's good. It's very good.
Going on into our red cards. We do have Agumon, so this is a 3-cost hard slam, 1 cost to evo into, but it's 0 over Coralmon. Start your main phase. If you have a red or yellow tamer in play, gain a memory, and then ESS at your turn. Once per turn, when your red or yellow tamer becomes suspended, draw 1. I don't know how.
That's fantastic.
Oh, okay. You actually managed to get here in time. Perfect. All right. You want to take this one away? What do you think, Karan? You're the one that played the deck.
All right. I'm gonna be honest. So set 12, I was super excited for like the shine support and everything. But that Agumon, while it was good for like the on-play ability, its inheritable was pretty mid. The deck didn't really need like more DP minus. This card, however, it's just amazing. It's a great like rookie for the hatching area because if you just pull out this card, you just instantly gain that memory. So it's automatically like you don't pass turn when you go into champion. The draw power on this card alone makes up for it like so hard. Like also because this deck before it was really inconsistent.
Yeah,
it was you barely have a hand size, like, and I was testing this in EX4 too. You barely have a hand size. This card makes up for it so hard, just so you can keep going through your deck and everything. Because you have to keep playing Tamers every turn, or you have to keep playing another Digimon or evolving, seeing all your pieces. It's just a huge consistency buff. It's amazing.
Yeah, and
also,
okay, go on.
Oh, another key part, it's a dinosaur, which matters a lot because last set, the Ravemon said only Agumons with dinosaur in its traits. So this being a very viable piece for like the deck is just so good.
No, it's an absolutely insane consistency booster overall for the deck. Just great card all around. I have zero complaints about it. And then anything you want to add about this card, James, before we move on?
No, it's very solid. You probably still want to play the red Agumon that searches Tamer because this doesn't search. So you need this deck needs to see in the Marcus. So you probably still have to play that. But overall, this is a really nice addition to the deck.
Now remind me, is that red Agumon? It's not a dinosaur, right?
No.
You mean the BT1 Agu?
Yeah.
Okay, so Tyler Smith said, "I think you undersold Sunomon. Next to Pagumon is the best generic black egg."
The thing is, you need another Digimon to evolve, and I can't think of how many black decks have like a stack and then something else evolving.
Well, okay, so just let's see what black Digitama do you even have to begin with, right? Okay, so looking at our different types of black Digitamas, generic is a bit of a weird one for sure. I know a lot of black decks at the current moment are really good at abusing Doraemon. For whatever reason, Machine Dramon, Ragnar Lordmon are two good examples recently, where they're just able to consistently get the Doraemon value. Yes, Pagumon is probably the best generic. You do also have Hopmon, which is a generic egg as well. And then, nope, not that one. And then you have like, if you have Blocker, if you have Reboot, etc. So I guess outside of Pagumon, is this a better generic egg than Hop or Dory?
My issue with it is like how many black deck have a second stack to evolve onto?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? It's like how often do you get out the second stack to spit, evolve onto everything?
If you're playing something like Black War Greymon, if you're on your second stack, you're probably winning the game.
Yeah.
So I don't know how relevant that draw is in that situation.
I mean, yeah, maybe it's a lot better in practice for other decks, but like I just conceptually I can't see it being like that insane.
Maybe that's something we miss. I don't know. I just can't think of it right now.
It also has future, but it has future potential as well.
Yeah.
Like if Black ever gets a deck similar to Lord Knight, Jessamon, like decks that can spam out like smaller units from hand and evolve on top of those.
Or more Joker style deck. Maybe this Omni.
Oh yeah, that.
This Omni deck. It's not.
Does D Brigade have a Digitama that draws them cards yet? No.
No,
they. You could use this
like move out on a rookie and then evolve.
Yeah, you could use this in a D Brigade technically. Also, somebody mentioned Gigimon, which it's not incorrect.
I mean,
they're not wrong, yeah.
But when you just play green, for Gigimon?
I mean, yeah, you probably just play green egg, but I digress. All right, Gilmon. All right, Mr. Gilmon, Gallant Enthusiast. How do we feel about the not black Gilmon?
Actually, unironically, the only support card for a standard Gallantmon deck in the set.
Okay. Let me
hear it. It's a very good one. You don't play any of the other Gallantline in this deck in the standard Gallantmon deck because their name is awkward.
Yeah.
Like Black Ravemon and Black Warp Ravemon just doesn't, because of their name, doesn't work with a lot of your support. Like you can't warp Tamer with them, and you can't do certain play with them. The Gilmon though, insane. Like this card allow you to slam a rookie and then warp, because it doesn't have rush printed. It says gain rush.
Yeah.
Which is so important because you can slam this with 3, and if you have the new Takato Tamer, you can warp into your Gallant and Blitz on the same turn.
Yeah.
If you have both Takato Tamer on board.
No, that's super strong.
Yeah, this gives you so much board recovery. And because Gallant doesn't play with protection, like this helps a lot in helping you like recover way faster. So you don't need a stack and raising like you usually do. So very nice for that.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Just the general versatility. It's not only for a warp Digivolution play, but also gives you an additional closer if you really need it. Outside of that, how many cards in the natural Gallantmon deck has the ability to revive from trash, if any?
War Growl from EX4.
Okay.
So yeah, there's occasionally some plays you can do is you can War Growl, play this if you already have your Tamers on board. You War Growl X, get memory back. Evolve Gallant Blitz, and then you can do a warp off of this Gilmon into a second stack.
Yeah, that's pretty strong. That is definitely pretty strong. Okay, moving on. Geo Greymon, Karan, you want to take this one away?
Oh man, like I feel like I already said everything I wanted to.
I mean, it's an Agumon clone, right?
Yeah. It's quite literally the same card, but on Champion, which is like, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually kind of better because of that. Yellow is just notoriously known as having some of the worst champions in like just the card pool in general.
I don't. Wait. Let's fix this. It's not one of the worst. Level 4 pool, it is the worst. Yellow has by far the worst.
To be fair, it's half red.
Yeah, that is true. It is half red. Yeah,
that's why it's not bad.
But another good part about this is it's just another good Geo Greymon. Like the last one was pretty good, but this one's just extremely good. Always like being at minimum two memory at the start of your turn. Because let's be real, you'll always have a Tamer.
Right.
This makes Marcus free, which is fantastic. This also gains draw power, which again, imagine drawing not 1 but 2 now per Marcus punch. Just phenomenal.
When we were I was playtesting with Karan. When we were playtesting, I play before this version got played. I was playing a version that uses the red Greymon line because we had the whole discussion.
Yeah, with Greymon X and Ruin Mode.
Yeah, Greymon X can protect your stuff, right? So you don't play Geo Greymon with the Greymon X, obviously, because it can't evolve over a Geo Greymon. The problem I found with that version is that it still have the old issue of the deck where it just doesn't draw enough cards. And you can play like Cool Boy and it make it an X antibody deck, but then that's like kind of really awkward because Cool Boy would bot deck your Marcus.
Yeah.
So it's the same issue I have with Agumon X searches is that a lot of time he'll just bot deck your Marcus, and you really need to not bot deck your Marcus in this deck. So like you actually don't want to spam search in this deck. You want to draw cards because you like it's very crucial you don't miss your Marcus.
Makes sense.
And
makes sense.
The Agumon and the Geo Greymon, this new Geo Greymon especially, makes a really good argument for playing this line over the standard Greymon line. Not to mention they also reduce the cost of the new the Rise Greymon, since they reduce over Geo. But they're great in that sense, and that I think if there's a reason to not play the Greymon X for like protection,
it's just like the additional consistency and whatnot. Yeah,
it's just very consistent. Also, 2 color activate Sunrise, activate your option and stuff like that.
Yeah, the 1 of Sunrise. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Black Gallantmon. I mean, this is just strictly Chaos Gallantmon support, right?
Yeah. It's actually like okay. So in testing, it's actually really solid because it grab anything from your line. If you didn't notice on deletion.
Yeah.
So, if you play stack decks, you know you into the issues like, man, I'm missing one specific level after my first stack dies. This is really nice for that. It's like if it dies, just get something back. The Mewtwo, like it's just like really solid. Like you Mewtwo and then you grab something.
Yeah.
Like so this guy is like very great mid game, just because it's like you can evolve it, grab something, and then evolve over it. Like if you're missing a 5, so it's really good for that.
Okay. And then going on into the level 5 slots, we do have Rise Greymon, Karan, if you will.
Honestly, I'm a little on the fence with this card right now. Like, I like its effect is pretty good, but it doesn't like the deck already has like good DP minus. It already like we're already in a format basically where you're not really building wide as much anymore. It's more so building tall. And most of your units, most of your deck now can just kill off the one single stack with a Shine into or a Rise X into a Shine easy would kill it.
Yeah.
This card just seems a little bit extra and unnecessary. You already have a lot of other inheritables from the previous sets that already DP minus, and it honestly just rarely ever comes up where you actually need to hit like minus 20k on a single Digimon or something. So this it's a good card because it also gets rid of security power, but at the same time it's like you really don't care because you have better on the screen.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this card personally. I think there's a lot better slots. Like, you just have so many better other Rise Greymons that you can really use.
The argument for this card is that it costs 3 memory and it's dual color.
Aren't the others also 3 memory dual color?
Which one?
Yes. The one from previous set, VT12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also Rise X.
Rise X is 4.
But over
cost,
Rise, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also you can play it for free off
and
markets.
then BT4 Rise is considered yellow.
Yeah. So the argument for this card is because it's 3 costs. In that sense, so you can play the red Rise, but that one require for you to push 2 to play a Tamer. It can be awkward where so the argument from playing this Rise is that it doesn't cost 4. The way the memory threshold works is you move out on the new Greymon X and you gain a memory, right? You go to 4. But then you pay 1 from the market, so you go back to 3. This allows you to evolve.
Wait, Greymon X?
Not Greymon X, the Geo Greymon. Sorry. Yeah. And this allows you to evolve for 3, along with the BT12 Rise Greymon. You can evolve for 3 and not pass turn, meaning you can then use the Marcus free evolution effect to go into the Shine, so your Marcus can check for 2, and then into a weak security. So it allows you to be faster, and I think you value this card if you're playing into like a really fast deck, like Red Hybrid, where you want to pressure them more quickly.
I can see the logic there.
I can see that, but at the same time, like, while I understand your points for the just you want to go into card faster, but at the same time, I could just play BT2 Rise Greymon and get the security attack +1 while on Evo getting like another Tamer on the board for free. Because I honestly don't just like I get what you're saying, like, because it's also red yellow, it can proc stuff like Sunrise Buster. But the thing is, you already have a bunch of red yellow targets in the deck as is. It really doesn't hurt you just cutting this one out for another card, essentially.
I do agree. I think the other Rise Greymons do just have a lot stronger of abilities overall than this one. I think the niche that you enable like your Marcus to like go to security with like a lower chance of like getting blown up, I think that like that's great and everything, but I think in the grand scheme of the things, I do feel like the other Rise Greymons do just have a little bit more value in this. I think maybe like this is like a cute 1 or 2 of, but even then.
Yeah, you would never play this before.
No,
the BT12 Rise is your most important card. The argument is between like running like 2 Rise X and then 1 or 2 of these, or
well,
it's
like Rise X, BT2 Rise, or BT4 Rise, right?
Yeah.
It really comes down to too, like, because obviously, we're talking about the current format, right? Not like some future format.
No current.
EX4,
EX4. Yeah, so EX4. Yeah, it's like in EX4, it's like meta-wise too. Like I'm predicting we're still going to be in like a build tall format, where this card just does not feel necessary at all. But in a like, if we're in a build wide one, this card might actually show up and see play, because like just getting more units to get hit the minus DP threshold is pretty clean.
Alright, I don't want to spend too much time discussing Rise Greymon. So moving on, we're going to talk about Black War Gallantmon.
That sucks.
It reads awful.
It popped 3k. Even if you hit the 10 card, it only pop 5k. That's not even good threshold to pop.
No, it just reads so badly.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's just like the deck doesn't need more pop. The current War Growl does what it wants to do better. Like, there's no reason for me to play this over BT12 War Growl.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
Even in this version, and the EX3 War Growl is just better because it milled 3, but then it also let you play a free Tamer or a free Rookie.
Dude, okay.
Yeah.
Real quick, Gallantmon has gotten 5-6 waves of support now, and it's about to get its 7th wave. At what point does Gallantmon finally become tier 1?
The issue is that despite all this support, they never give Gallantmon anything that's inherently broken or play outside the bound of the game. Like, you can interact with every Gallantmon deck. You can't. They don't have protection. They have burn. That's about the most non-interactive part of the deck. I think this set is better. I think Gilmon give them a lot of mid game, but I don't know. It never does anything that would just make it feel like, oh, this is a high tier 1 deck, the best deck in the format. It's just like the playstyle is very fair.
All right, moving on. Chaos Gallantmon, a fan favorite for I know a lot of people. This was the copium deck of BT5. I stand by that. I hated that deck in BT5. I thought it was so terrible.
Why was it 4-cost Evo?
Why, dude? Why? It was just so bad in the Lord Knight. And like everyone that was like, dude, it's so good in the Lord Knight. I sat there and I was like, really? You sure? But I digress. This card is actually pretty interesting. The fact that it works from your trash, and that you can pop your own Digimon, which, you know, some of the Digimon, they do have some on-deletion effects and shenanigans and whatnot, and then when it's played, you can start popping some other larger things. I'm sure you have some, you know, more context to this, though, James.
That's just good. This card is very solid.
Yeah.
This is really good support for EX2 Magitra. So what you do is you play win rate, and you win rate into Magitra for 1. And so for 1, and then so it costs 3, so you don't pass turn on Magitra. Typically Magitra won't pop mil 5 for both player. That's 10 mil.
Right.
So that already fulfill half the condition for the warp, for the rush Gilmon. Right. So you do your swing, and then you pass turn. Ideally you pass turn with like 1 memory. Right? Disactivate, you pop your stack, you delete something. And typically, if you have a Tamer and stuff like that,
yeah, you gain memory back.
You probably play Analog in this deck because it also feels trash.
Right.
So you get your memory back and you don't pass turn. And the EX2 Magitra allow you to play a Tamer and a Gilmon from trash whenever it dies. So what you can do is that you can then play a memory Tamer and play the Rush Gilmon if you meet the
and then you can warp on top of that.
Yeah, and then you warp on top of that into a Gallantmon.
Yeah.
So then you have 2 level 6 body in play and a hash ready for next turn. So like, this deck is really cool in that way, and because you have multiple, because of you basically have like multiple ways of popping, you kind of can do a pretty good job of clearing board.
So I have to ask, this does sound like pretty solid and everything, and somebody did mention, does the Gigimon egg increase the DP threshold of the pop by 1k? It does, right?
It does, but
what is the biggest barrier that would stop this deck from being like good, right?
Black War Greymon existing and this deck playing needing Tamers to function.
So in a format like where Black War Greymon falls out of popularity or gets hit by a ban list or something along that line of thinking, do you think this deck has like room to grow into the tier 1 like territory or not?
It doesn't pressure that quickly. You do trash a lot of cards, and you do burn, but you don't kill as fast as something like Red Hybrid.
Right.
So you might lose out in speed in that way. And again, you're kind of like the whole setup I mentioned, right? It's pretty piece reliant, so you kind of piece reliant. I mean, like the deck is not bad. You can realistically, like, if you're a good pilot and this was built well, you can play maybe like 1.5. But it's really hard for me to put this in tier 1 with how strong the deck and BT12s are.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. And then,
I think I think maybe the pure Gallant has a better chance of being tier 1 with the new Gilmon, but that remains to be seen.
Yeah, that's fair. Every time the Gallantmon deck gets hyped up, it just like it never performs as well as you want it to. One day.
This is kind of like very similar to Gallantmon in a lot of the advantage and stuff they can do, but like you need way more things to work. Also, this does nothing in hand, and the deck doesn't really have a good way of discarding this from hand. That's why we play win rate.
Yeah. Okay, and then Victor Greymon. when Digivolve and delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 DP or less. For each Digimon your opponent has in play, add 2,000 to the maximum DP. All turns, when an opponent's Digimon is deleted, if you have a Tamer in play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the highest DP. I mean, this card is just kind of nifty, right? Like, I don't think I think it's very difficult to build an entire deck center around this card, but as like a tech or a side boss, I see it. It's not bad.
Yeah, and like card's great, but like, what deck do you play?
Yeah, I don't think there's like a dedicated deck you can really play this in.
Yeah, like it pops, right? But Ravemon doesn't have trouble popping stuff.
Yeah,
already.
Yeah, it doesn't add a new dimension or anything like that to the currently existing red decks already. It's neat, but it's not necessary. I think it's just the biggest thing. Although it's cool, the lore behind it is really cool. The whole Gallantmon DNA thing and everything.
Like the only argument you can make for it is like, oh, it has some cool defensive utility.
Yeah, like all turns. If you play like 4 Gaia Force.
Yeah, but it's like it's niche a bit. At
yeah, it's pretty niche. And then your favorite card.
This is Medieval Gallantmon is probably the worst SR in the set. It's probably the worst SR we have gotten in a while.
It's such a shame too, because that alt art is so clean.
The alt art and the base art are so good, but damn, is that effect ass.
I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, man, what could make this card good? And I'm not.
Feels so random.
If it's stuck on the board.
Does it do anything if it's stuck on the board?
I mean, it has a win attacking effect, so unlike Zwart Defeat, where like after it sticks on the board, it's just kind of like swinging for 1, and like yeah, it like has pressure via on delete. Your opponent can just play around that. Whereas with this, if it sticks on the board with a win attacking, yeah, you're gonna like get a lot of pressure off of that, TBH.
But I'm playing Gallantmon. Why would I care about suspending my opponent?
Okay, no, we don't care about the suspending part, but we care about
it's
the free pop, man.
Wait, real talk. Is there application for this in a green deck? Because it's just like it's a non-conditional. It's an easy to meet condition like stun, right? Is there any application for it in a green deck?
As our top end?
Yeah.
Not in particular. I mean, generally speaking, you're more than likely going to pass turn on this if you're in green. Because this wouldn't proc any of your memory gain, unfortunately, because it's not like Hydra or Bloom where you're able to tap your own stuff, which then will not pass turn because of Agitar and such. So realistically speaking, you're going to pass on this, not get value, and then it gets removed. And then you just like, whoop-de-doo, haha, lamau.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I don't see it.
No.
As a security tech is it's mediocre.
As a security check, it's not great. As a top end, it's just not great. I don't get... Like, I see what they were trying to go for here, but it's not good.
Well, the thing is, this doesn't support any of the current Gallantmon deck. Like, this effect doesn't really work with them either.
Somebody pointed out, if it was a 3-cost Evo and it didn't have the Gallant name in it, like, if it didn't have Gallant in its name, would this be a good standalone? Technically...
No.
No, not really. I mean, it's
such a weak effect for me.
Yeah, it's just such a weak effect. 6,000 DP is like you're popping a level 4 at best.
Yeah.
And
assuming I'm playing Gallant, right, and this pop, and I have like
no, get Gallant out of your mind. You're not playing Gallant. Put this into any deck that isn't Gallant.
Yeah, and you're popping 6,000.
Like, okay, so 6k is just a really low threshold, and it's super easy. If you know your opponent's playing this card, your opponent can just throw out a level 3 to eat the Medieval Gallant proc. Or the Medieval Mon proc, whatever. And at best, like, you tap something and you swing into it, but you're 12k. So you would rely on power boots. But at that point, like, is there a level 3 that already taps on Digivolution? There is, right? Is Hercules?
Like, it's okay at 3 costs. I wouldn't call it like great. It's like not even solid. It's like, oh, it's fine. Like I guess it's not the worst effect as a level 3.
Look, it would just power creep Hercules Kabuterimon, I guess. Like,
but like as a 4 cost, it doesn't really do anything. Especially because it doesn't have on Digivolve.
I don't know why it doesn't have on Digivolve. That's so bad. Oh my god, it doesn't have on Digivolve. Yeah, no, it's terrible. It's so bad.
Yeah, it's also not a Royal Knight, so it's not like they're planning this to play with Yggdrasil or something. So I don't understand this card at all.
Yeah. Can Lord Knight play it out for free? No, it has to be yellow. Alright, nah, dude, this card is literally just dog water. It's so bad.
Maybe there's a warrior deck in the future.
Alright, moving on. I'm done with this garbage. Gallantmon, once per turn, when you play a card with blue flare and it's straight, draw 1. When you play a card with Twilight, return it. Okay, whatever. It's a card that draws. It gives you free stuff. I mean, like, it's not bad. Generally speaking, your level 3s in blue flare were like Gallantmon plus like insert floodgate here. So like, if you want to replace the floodgate part, this is fine. TBH, like, it works.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not just like not a lot to say about this card. It does what it says. It draws a card.
Moving on.
Yeah, you're not using this in Twilight. Like, it's just not happening. Gallantmon. On play, both players draw 1 card from their deck, and then your turn once per turn. When an effect adds a card to your opponent's hand, gain 1 memory. In the context of the Mirage Galgamon deck, this is actually like a really, really good card. Being able to gain additional memory, and that stacks just alongside the rest of your abilities, this is actually like really good. The on play is kind of nifty to like try to force your opponent to gain an additional card to their hand during your turn, so then you can start comboing off. But like, the on play is whatever. The ESS is really strong though. The ESS alone makes this like a really solid card.
It probably make Mirage free.
Yeah, and then I don't think there's a blue. Is there a blue deck that can use this outside of Mirage? You can argue Ul Force, but like I don't think it's very worth it in Ul Force.
Well, anything that bounce.
Yeah. Okay.
Low key, you could put this as a funny tech in the purple deck from this set. As a funny tech, not as an actual like thing.
Is it even a funny tech? Is it even a funny tech?
Not really.
Okay.
If you still want to get the inheritable, I guess.
Alright, Greymon. Which, by the way, the fact that you have a new Greymon alone is like pretty great for blue flare.
Yeah.
On play, reveal top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 Kiriha and 1 blue or black with a Digicross requirement. Add save when attacking. Draw 1 ESS. This is a good card. It's just the 3 cost Evo is kind of shite though.
Yeah. It's fine. You're not gonna be evolving this.
No, you're gonna be hard slamming it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a new Greymon. It does what it needs to.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really. It helps the deck consistency.
Yeah. That's really about it. Galgamon, when Digivolving, return 1 of your opponent's level 3 to their hand, and then ESS, gain a memory when your opponent adds a card to their hand by an effect. So like Galgamon, the ESS is really fantastic. The when Digivolving, I don't know realistically how often you're going to get that off.
Assuming you play like a Rookie Rush style deck with this, right?
Oh, I tried. It doesn't work.
It doesn't?
It does not work. No.
Even with more support?
Yeah, it does not work. Maybe if like BT13 Galmon support's kind of crazy, like maybe, but like BT or EX4, nah.
The deck kind of encouraged you to move out early and swing early, right? I don't know. You can bounce a floodgate and
that's like the best application, right? You just bounce a floodgate.
Yes. Okay.
It's the ESS alone is good enough.
Moving on.
Male Bergermon. On play, one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest level gains when attacking, lose 2 memory. Ice Wall PTSD. Ooh. On deletion, save, and then it has jamming as the ESS.
The most important thing here, the jamming is generic. This is the first generic jamming in blue. So I don't know how strong or weak that is, but giving any blue deck jamming.
I think the fact that it is a level, it's a 3 cost Evo, makes it kind of feel bad as a generic card, but more importantly, the funny application is that you can play this card in Examon, because you can spit this out using Examon's Jogdress ability, and then if you do that, you can apply Ice Wall to one of your opponent's Digimon, and then you can use Slayerdramon Forced Combat, and then force him to swing and lose 2 memory. It's just Ice Wall. It's just the Ice Wall combo.
It seems like you're just adding more brick to the deck.
No. It's fine. It's a cute one-of. Also, you give Examon jamming. Ooh. You also technically give Slayer Dramon jamming, which is like, it's kind of nifty.
All right, next.
Okay, whatever, fine. I have to entertain your cope, and you can't let me entertain mine. Fuck.
It's not even cope. It's just.
All right, Mach Galgamon. When Digivolving, return one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon to their hand. When attacking.
This entire line has one theme: the on evolution suck ass.
Yeah, but the ESS is good. If your opponent has 8 or more cards in their hand, unsuspend this Digimon. That part is pretty good. The issue, however, is the fact that if your opponent just doesn't have 8 or more cards in their hands, it's useless. And you may ask yourself, well, how often does that happen? If your opponent realizes what they're playing into, they'll just start hard slamming cards, and then they don't meet the 8-card threshold, and then you're just like, huh.
To be fair, I think that's a little bit harder than you make it sound to be.
Dude, okay, so Tyler was testing this into Justin, and Justin would just slam like Agumon and shit. And the Mirage Galgamon deck had 0 outs to Agumon.
You weren't there. I witnessed that.
I know.
Until I told him it.
To be fair, isn't that the issue, that you're not running out to someone slamming at 13 more than like I don't know.
Listen, also, somebody mentioned with the male Birdramon, you now have jamming for Cerberusmon line.
That's pretty neat.
That's kind of nifty. Wait.
It's very nifty.
No. Does that do anything? Does it have legs? Is that?
It's a level 5 that swing twice in blue. You already have that.
We can go.
Oh yeah, you have Pyel, dude. You have Pyel Dramon. You have like OG Imperial. Dude, you got all that.
No. We can go further beyond. I swear, dude.
Sorry, it swings 3 times.
Yeah, it swings 3 times, and then you drop the werewolf mode, and then you drop werewolf mode, and then it pops it, and then you can swing werewolf mode for the 4th damage.
Hey, you're not really out here going to discard 3 cards to restand.
Watch me.
Cerberusmon the
Minus. 6. Discard 6 to swing 3 times.
Yes. Okay.
You really are a Vanguard player.
Metal Greymon. On play, this Digimon gains Rush. Yay. If Digicrossing, choose 2 Digivolution cards under one of your opponent's Digimon and trash them. Material save 2. ESS, if this Digimon has Grey Nightmon, stop reading it. Take this card, throw it in the trash bin, go about your day.
This is so much worse than the other metal.
Why? This card is ass. This card is actually so fucking terrible. I guess if you're like really desperate for an additional Metal Greymon target, but like, no.
Why does it only trash 2?
Why does it only trash 2? And why does the ESS only work with Grey Nightspawn? Why did they give us Grey Nightspawn? The most obscure Digimon from the fucking Digimon Cross Wars video game. This card is terrible, by the way. Absolutely horse water.
Let's move on to Grey Nightmon. Might as well.
I'm already there, bro. On play, Digivolve 1 of your opponent's Digimon. And then all of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon cannot attack until the end of your opponent's turn. When all turns, when this Digimon would be deleted or returned to your hand, you may play 1 Metal Greymon and 1 Dark Nightmon from this Digimon's source without paying their cost.
And let's go back in time. Let's rewind. You remember, back in the day, way back when, we have a nifty blue level 6. Whose names is Hex Blaumon. Remember that card?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, and people thought that card would be really cracked, and then it turns out you play around Hex Blaumon by just Digivolving. And you play around this card by just Digivolving.
I was at my store championship. This was when I was getting my invite, right? This was my one and done store championship. I was playing Lord Nightmon. I'm playing into Hex Blau. I get into a position where I'm like, it's kind of close actually, and I'm like, oh shit, like I just didn't find Slash Andromon at the time, and I was just like, so I just didn't have a way to clear out his Hexablow, and it kind of was really annoying. And I have Unimon on board, and he swings the Hexablow. I can't block, obviously. I go to 0 security. I'm just like, He Digivolves into Blitz Omni over the Hexablow, and then swings, and then I just block with my Unimon, and then I proceed to win the game. I'm just like, huh. Alright! Hexablow! Yeah!
Oh yeah, this guy is actually. Is this worse than medieval Gallant?
No.
Because this is
no. I don't think it is.
This is an 8-cost slam.
Okay. But think about it. You get 2 level 5s back. Now, granted, you have to run 2 level 5s in a color, in a deck where they don't want to be together. And that's fine.
Yikes.
God, they're so bad, dude!
I like how it specify a blue Metal Greymon just so you can't play the black Metal Greymon to meet the condition.
I hate it here. Alright, I'm moving on. My sanity can't take this shit. I cannot. Ravemon. When Digivolving, return one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon to the hand. And if your opponent has 8 or more cards in their hand, return one of their level 6 or higher to their hand. All turns once per turn. When an effect adds a card to your opponent's hand, if you have a Tamer in play, return a level 3 to their opponent's hand.
Yeah. Now what's this disparity in support? Why does Greymon
Why?
Anything high? And this is like, yeah, bounce to level 3.
Why is Victory Greymon so much better than this card? What if you just live in a world where your opponent just decides to stay at level 5? What do you do?
Yeah. It's kind of really weird.
Blue, unironically, for like once in its life, got hoed out this set. That's kind of crazy.
I'm fine with that.
I'm okay with that. Actually, no, Blue didn't get hoed out this set because they're sharing half the Ravemon line.
You play on yellow, it's fine.
Okay, whatever. Ugh. Okay, Agumon Expert. Opponent's turn. Ugh. Automatically, you know that's fucking terrible. When your opponent plays a Digimon, by revealing a Digimon with the same level, place the revealed card at the top of your security.
Yeah, so in case you're wondering, if this dies, this effect does not go off. So when your opponent plays Dexmon, this does not activate. So just for that alone, having this on the board is kind of witless because it requires your opponent to actually slam something to play into it, and 2, it has to not kill this 1K rookie.
Okay, I know that we've been saying like EX4 is a better set overall than we gave it credit for, but damn, are some of these cards ass.
It's too gimmicky of a card.
All right,
they made this set they went with some just like gimmick design.
This is like a for fun set with like some really cool stuff. I
think legit this is like an experiment. Hey, what if we do this?
This is definitely an experiment set. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
This is a DLC set.
Okay, Ravemon. On play until the end of your opponent's turn, 2 of your opponent's Digimon with 4,000 DP or less can't attack. We don't care about that. That's whatever. ESS. When you use an option card with 2 or more cost, gain a memory.
Broken.
Oh, it's so broken! Dude, it's just EX2 Ravemon. And EX2 Ravemon is broken. This ESS is so disgustingly good. Like, holy shit. Oh my god. I mean, jeez. You can memory boost for 2 cost. That's how good this card is. You can cast so many dumb cards for 1 less. Like this ESS line, I get it's for the plugins, but damn, am I not using it for the plugins?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, moving on.
What an absurd card. Anyway, yeah. Terrymon. Alliance. Alright, the Alliance mechanic. It's actually pretty good. So Digivolve for 2 over Lot More Terrier, Alliance. An Alliance is suspend one of your other Digimon in play, add that suspended Digimon's DP to this Digimon, and gain a security attack. End of attack once per turn. If you have another suspended Digimon in play, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2k DP.
It's okay. The Alliance is neat. You play it because it has Alliance.
Yeah.
The effect itself is okay.
Yeah. I was gonna say, the Alliance part is good. The rest,
Yeah.
not so much. Not so much. Also, somebody said, would you play Ravemon in a blue deck? No. This 1-cost evolution is no. Because that means I have to play Viximon.
I mean, so that means because of the 1-cost evolution, that means you're...
It's a break even on the first cost, and you have to cast a second option afterward to break in that one.
Yeah.
Also, somebody said Kaiser Nail is busting the Ravemon line. I mean, like, it's pretty good, yeah.
That's pretty solid.
It's pretty good. Alright, Yokomon. 2 cost over Renamon. This Digimon is also treated as Cubimon. That's actually low-key really important. On play or when Digivolving, one of your Digimon in play gains blocker. We don't care about that. When you use an option with a cost of 2 or more, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2k DP for the turn. I mean,
no, that's actually really relevant.
The minus 2k DP is actually really relevant. Yeah,
because
it all adds up.
Well, you do know the one card that you can play in this deck, right? That's really funny and help you remove a lot of stuff, right?
Blastfire, yeah.
Yeah, you play Blastfire. So you just set anything to 3k, and this, along with one other minus DP source, kills the anything that you Blastfire. And then you could also, with the rest of the line, bounce other stuff. So
somebody said, what if you Mother D Reaper as your egg, and then Alliance the D Reaper? Plus 15k.
Isn't Mother D... Wait, I forgot how Mother D Reaper works.
Your opponent can't affect it. You can target it.
Okay.
So you for plus 15k, it's gamer time. All right.
And then it gets swung into, and you lose the game.
Hey, shut up. Okay, but yeah. So with Yokomon, yeah, the minus 2k DP is pretty relevant. Blastfire card from BT1. I don't know how many people actually remember this card, but it's changed the original DP of one of your opponent's Digimon to 3,000. So Blastfire plus the Renamon line is essentially going to remove literally any single stack in the game. That's actually really nifty. I like that a lot. Moving on. Random armor support. Gold Vegramon. Armor Purge, and then when Digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2k DP for the turn. If you have a blue or yellow Tamer in play, one of your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 DP or less cannot attack or block until the end of your opponent's turn.
I was like, so I was actually, when this card got revealed, I was eating outside, right? Okay. And the entire drive back, I was thinking, when does this effect come up?
It doesn't.
Like, who even play low DP blocker in this meta?
Okay, but could you imagine how good this card would be, like, back in the olden days?
Yeah, it'd be great. You can swing to blocker. I guess this let you play around the new Yakimon for Bloom.
All right, we're moving on. If our justification is you beat Yakimon, yeah, we're moving on. Domon.
Wait, is this random armor support?
It is random armor support. Okay. Domon is treated as Talmon. Important. On play or when Digivolving, both. Mwah. Return one of your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 DP or less to its owner's hand.
Actually, this is actually insane.
Actually, so good. This is legit, really, really, really good. The fact that you can do that effect after all of your DP procs go up is really important. Domon is ESS, use an option 2 cost or higher, minus 2k DP. Really good. When you combine this with like Blastfire or like anything really just minus DP, you break so many different boards. Like it's pretty good. Also, it can't remove Black War Greymon X with DP reduction removal, Mr. Streamer. Okay, so what if you DP minus the Black War Greymon X? And then you bounce it. What are they gonna do? What do you do? Wait, what do you do?
Also, no. Blastfire said, you set it to 3. Right?
Yeah, you set it to 3.
Yeah, so that actually get around the DP protection. So they need to have Yuya protection also.
Wait, if they don't have Yuya, doesn't this deck just like destroy Blackwork?
It's pretty easy for you to bounce them twice. Yeah.
Wait, is Kuzahamon legit?
The issue is you still kind of Tamer reliant, buddy.
It's whatever. We'll get there. We find our Rikas every time. Okay, shut up.
Okay, moving on.
All right. Antilamon, Alliance, and then end of attack if you have 3 or less security, recover 1, and then ESS. End of attack if you have another suspended Digimon in play, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2k DP. The minus 2k is whatever. The heal is very nice though.
This actually came up in testing.
Yeah, for an aggro deck, having recovery is really great.
Remember I was playing Haste.
Yeah.
And I literally hit the gray first check, and we actually played to the deck out because of like the healing the second.
Yep. No, it's really great. All right, and then Kuzaha. Kuzaha. Wait, somebody said DNA Digivolve into Chimera or Shako using blue, yellow Angemon and Security Cordramon, then go into Kuzaha. Alright. Kuzahamon. This card is considered as Sakuyamon, relevant. When Digivolving, you may use one option card with a cost of 5 or less from your hand without paying its cost. Mwah! Chef's kiss. Your turn. When using an option card with a cost of 2 or more, you may play 1 Talmon or 1 yellow or blue level 4 or lower Digimon from this card's source without paying cost. Mwah! Mwah!
Blue Lord.
Chef's kiss. Mwah! Oh my god.
This is Blue Lord Knight.
Dude, it's... Oh god, this card is so good. This card is so good. My favorite application for this card, and I don't think it's the best application by any means, is you play Blue Flare. You play Blue Flare, and you do like your Metal Greymon shenanigans, whatever, blah 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 blah. Do your thing, do your thing. Metal Greymon swing twice, I don't care. And then you Evo into Kuzaha over the Metal Greymon, and you cast Blazing Memory Boost for free. And then you can play out your male Birdramon or Greymon from underneath. Oh, the value! Yes!
Alright, you good?
No, I need a second. Oh my god, that's so good. Okay, moving on. Damn, I wanna play Kuzaha now. Fuck. Cherubimon, Alliance, yeah. And then when Digivolving, when attacking, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3k for the turn for each suspended Digimon you have in play. This
effect is actually deceptively really powerful.
Yeah.
Like, people look at this and they're like, oh, this is only 6k, right? Wrong.
You add it
Because
with everything else.
No. What happens in this deck is because you are generally gonna have a free Terrier on board.
Yeah.
From your Tamer, which we will get to. So that's 2. But what you also do is you play Gallantmon. Because you have Terrier on board, you play Gallantmon for 1.
You spoiling the Gallantmon tech, bro? Like, come on.
Is it really a special tech? Like,
listen, man. I wanted to buy the alt arts. Shut up. I'm joking.
Yeah, you play the Gallantmon, and then so now you have like 1 or 2 Gallantmon on board, and then you have 4 bodies on board. And then you swing, and then you evolve into this for free because of your discount cost from your Terriermon, and then the memory gain back from the Gallantmon, and then this is gonna minus 12. Yeah. And swing for like 20-32 checks.
Dude, okay, the Alliance mechanic, on paper, it doesn't sound that great, and then you realize you're on like turn 2, you're swinging for 15k, 2 damage, for like no cost, and you're just beat him on the head. It's actually like pretty solid. It's pretty solid.
Yeah, and like for a rare, this is excellent.
No, you can build the entire Alliance deck with cards almost purely off the box alone.
Yeah, this deck is gonna be like legit $10.
No, this is dead ass a $10 deck. And
and it's like Tichu. It's not even like terrible.
No, it's like it's like a solid tier 2 deck. Like this is it's pretty good. I think like you need like Gallantmon, Memory Block Terriermon. What else do you need from older sets?
That's it, really.
Okay. Also, somebody pointed out, Cherubimon is not once per turn, so you can win Digivolve into this proc, and then win attack proc as well. So like,
but generally you're gonna want to use the Terriermon free evolution.
Yeah.
To climb faster, so it doesn't come up as often as you would think.
Yeah. Okay. Terriermon. This art is like beloved by many. On play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 2 green. Wait. Blah, blah. Add 1 2 color green card and 1 Tamer card with Henry Hoang in its name to your hand. ESS, when you suspend a Digimon for Alliance, you may Digivolve this Digimon to a 2 color green Digimon from your hand by paying its cost. When you do, reduce the cost by 2. For Alliance, this is fantastic. This is absolutely insane. Like as a playmaker,
yeah,
really reducing cost by 2 means you get into a lot of stuff for cheap. It's a really fantastic card.
This also has future application.
Yeah,
because it's a 2 cost evolution reduction.
Yep.
If we get more like the thing is, this says with Alliance effect, right? That means that generally it's gonna be level 4, level 5. So there's a scenario where you can always just play the Alliance low end, and then you scale into different level 6 that are 2 color that's also green for evolving to them for reduced cost. So
wait,
that's...
I'm trying to like have a brain blast right now. Wait, can you?
How many dual color green Digimon do we have? We have Fidomo.
It's mostly Vmon support.
Yeah.
Can you Alliance Imperial Ultramon? Can you Alliance Imperial Ultramon? Is that a thing? Does that work?
No, because it has a win attacking. You lose the value.
Okay, whatever.
Wait. Titamon.
Purple on Digimon.
The green purple.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it right now. Somebody said Gargomon EX2 with this. No. No.
Rust Tyranno.
Alright, we're Digimon? Digimon?
Wait, Digimon?
Wait, Digimon? Wait! You get the board for Alliance, wait! Oh my god, is it Digimon?
Wait, no, Digimon's not 2 color. It's 1 color.
No, he's green-black.
No, he's green black to evolve from. He's mono green.
Wait, seriously?
I'm looking at it right now.
Wait,
yeah.
seriously?
Yeah.
Fuck! Man, wait, now I'm curious.
Wait,
Man!
medieval Gallantmon.
Shut up, go away. Leave me alone. Fujinmon. Wait, couldn't you do the BT12 Imperial stuff? It's when Digivolving end of attack.
Oh.
Yo! Wait. Alliance Imperial may not be a meme? I mean, it's probably a meme, but like...
It's probably a meme.
it's probably a meme. Don't get too excited, chat. But also, like...
It's funny. Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about it off stream, yeah. Terriermon Assistant. When an effect suspends a Digimon, one of your Digimon gains plus 4k DP at the turn. That's pretty good, actually. Then its ESS is the Terriermon ESS, which is really fantastic. Having 3 targets, because Lotmon also has a surprise, spoiler. Having 3 targets with that ESS is actually so fantastic. It's so good.
Yeah, it makes this deck really consistent in terms of like how fast it climbs.
Yep.
And also, this card is like just great because it's 5k.
Yep.
When I first played into this deck against Llama, and I passed him 2 memory, he literally, because turn 1 he had a rookie and a tamer, and turn 2 he moved out and evolved.
Yeah.
And then he freaking evolve into level 5, and that level 5 is 15k 2 checks, and I'm like, wait, what? How big is it?
Wait, somebody said play this stuff in Leomon.
Huh.
Chat, I'm getting derailed. Chat, I'm getting derailed. Hang on. No. Stop. No.
Wait, that's really cool. That's a lot of application with this, because it's like the general alliance deck is like pretty generic. It's not like name specific. It just needs 2 color.
Wait. Okay, no, I'm doing it off stream. Chat, you can't bait me. I cannot be baited. I refuse. Lotmon on play. It does the same thing as Terriermon, but it's fine Susie. Again, really good. It's just a good card. Fantastic card. Dude, I can't get the idea out of my head now. I hate it here. Black Gargomon has the alliance. Once per turn, when an effect is spent to Digimon in play, the Digimon gets plus 2k DP for the turn. You don't really need the additional DP given the fact that alliance. Or do you?
No, because most of the time your alliance is 1k.
Yeah.
Your only assistant will give you 5k. To be fair, like
that's fair.
This actually prevent you from dying.
No, that's valid. That's valid.
A lot of time you're swinging on level 5 to get the end of battle effect.
That's valid. That is valid. Okay. Black Ravemon. Out of the alliance, end of attack. Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. ESS Piercing.
You don't play this.
No.
This is the worst of the level 5. You don't play this, I don't think.
Black Mega Gargomon. Dude, green surely got a good SR. It did not. Spoiler alert, it did not. End of your turn. 2 of your green or black Digimon in play gain blocker and reboot until the end of your opponent's turn. Once per turn, when another Digimon in play becomes suspended, you may unsuspend this Digimon. It's a...
If this wasn't 5 costs...
If it wasn't 5 cost...
If it was... Okay, so if it was 4...
It was a 4 cost that reduced to 3.
Yeah.
Then it's a good card. But...
I think it's okay. I think it's fine.
I think it's very mid.
Yeah, it doesn't... Also, it doesn't have alliance. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, why doesn't it have an alliance, dude? if this card had Alliance and you can swing for 2 checks each on the restand, like this would be like pretty solid.
You almost okay. So the thing is, somebody asked if you Alliance on level 4 is good as level 5. You almost never Alliance. Okay, like the swing happens on level 4, but usually you're gonna evolve into the level 5 of your rookie effect.
Yeah.
So you almost never finish a swing with Alliance on level 4. So it's not something to think about or worry about. If that's what you're saying though, but yeah, Alliance on level like ending on level 5 are valuable sometimes because you get like the end of battle effect are generally pretty good, especially the heal.
So
of the green
so
yellow.
somebody mentioned it, and the fact that you can technically Alliance for free off of this because it restands whatever you tapped, but like, Cherubimon Vice does just a much better job. TBH.
I think that both the Cherubimon is better than this card.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on.
Yeah.
Black Agumon, or just Agumon. On play, real top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 Digimon with Greymon and 1 Digimon with Gabumon, Garurumon, or Omnimon in its name. And then ESS, when one of your other Digimon in play, did you always gain a memory? It's a good card for the deck.
I mean, it's just...
It's a good card for the deck. I don't know what you want from me. Like, okay. Chat, the issue with the Alter S deck is that you turbo into Alter S extremely fast. That's not the issue. The issue is, what do you do afterward?
Okay, that's not... I think sitting on Alter S is like kind of fine. But the problem is, half the time, you're digging for one specific pieces. And that pretty feels bad.
Yeah, also,
like,
it was
in the handful of games that we play, always run into the issue where you're missing one specific pieces, and the combo take longer than it does. I guess if you high roll it, then it's fine. But like, I don't know. This deck doesn't feel consistent enough.
Yeah, you do have to find both lines. Yeah.
It is better than Red Purple Imperial. I mean,
true. We managed to beat Dirt.
And I guess if you get the full thing and you go into Alter B, good for you. But then at that point, you're playing like 5 or 6 level 7.
Alright, Gabumon, it does the same thing as Agumon.
Yeah, it's the other one.
Skull Knightmon. If you don't have a Nene in play for free. Beautiful.
This is way too late.
Beautiful. It did come way too late. Before the deck, this is a good card for the deck. On deletion, reveal top card of your deck. If it's a Blue Flare or Twilight, add to your hand, trash the rest, reboot ESS.
Very, very nice card.
This is a very good card for the deck.
Would have liked to see it in BT10.
Yeah, we're a bit late. we're a bit late on this card. If this card was in BT10, like, maybe Dark Knightmon unironically has some fucking legs to it.
Also, somebody mentioned Black Yeomon is in this card, in the Gabumon art, but he's not in the set, funny enough.
Yeah. Deadly Axemon. On play, by trashing 1 Blue Flare Twilight, draw 2. On deletion, reveal top. If it's a Blue Flare Twilight, add to your hand. All turns plus 1 KDP. Why did this come so late?
Yeah.
That's so annoying. I would have loved the Pot of Greed. Fuck.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, Dark Meldramon. This Digimon and all of your Digimon with Knightmon and Knightsmon and their name cannot be blocked. I mean, this is filler. This is filler. This is pack filler. Moving on. Garurumon. When Digivolving, you may Digivolve one of your other Digimon into a level 6 or lower Digimon card with Greymon in its name. When Digivolving with this effect, reduce the cost by 2, ESS reboot. I mean, this is just how you're turboing out. This is partially one of the reasons, like, how you're turboing out into Alter S on turn 2, right? Like, it's if you have it, you have it. It's pretty lit.
Yeah, do you think Dark Meldramon has no application at all?
Wait, Dark Meldramon?
Yeah.
For what deck?
Dark Knightmon.
Are we... You have to hard slam it, right? You can't cheat it out? I guess you can Pride Memory boost it?
Yeah, evolve it.
Okay, so you swing Dark Knightmon for 1 damage.
What? A lot of time he swings for 2. What?
Well, it gives him plus a security attack.
He has... what's the one that...
What? Does he
I thinking...
Does he have plus security attack? Like, am I crazy? Am I misremembering?
Yes, go Nightmon. Give you Dark Nightmon security attack +1. I'm not.
Oh, you're right. He does.
Yeah, BT7.
Look, man, I'm not committing this deck to fucking memory. Alright, so let's say you swing 1 time for 2 damage. Okay, then what?
Yeah, it's neat. Anyways, moving on.
Alright, Greymon, it does the same thing as Garurumon, but for Garurumon. Good card. Metal Greymon. It does the same thing as Garurumon and Greymon, but it has blocker and it gives blocker. And the blocker part's actually really relevant and tangent with the reboot. Turning your level 7 into a reboot blocker is kind of nice. It do be kind of nifty. That's all I have to say about this. I don't know.
Okay, let me just go on to Dark Nightmon. Oh, the line you read when you read them all.
Basically, I mean, okay. On play, one of your Digimon gains blocker until the end of turn. Then, if Digicrossing Digimon one of your opponent's Digimon, nifty. On deletion, reveal top 2 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with Blue Flare Twilight to your hand. Trash the rest. It's for 4 cost, and then USS Grey Knightsmon. Ah!
Yeah, this is worse than the other Nightmon. You don't really play it.
There you go. Also, somebody said, I really hope they don't make Omnimon DNA this linear of a gameplay. Anywho.
Right.
Anywho. Gallantmon.
The card that baited people thinking the other SEC is
y'all
Itomo.
thought you would get Ito mode? Joke's on you, idiots. When Digivolve and delete one of your opponent's Digimon with play cost at 13 or more. If no Digimon is deleted by this effect, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. Yay. End of turn. If you have a Tamer in play, you may Digivolve this card into a card with Gallantmon in its name with a play cost of 13 or more without paying cost and ignoring Digivolution requirements.
It's really neat.
Yeah.
I like that they just pop something.
I think it's a really solid card. Don't get me wrong. I don't think you're gonna find room for this in Black or Greymon.
You don't play this in Black or Greymon. You play this in pure Gallantmon.
Is that a thing?
It could be a thing.
Okay, moving on.
What? No. Hear me out. You
okay,
evolved this,
cool.
right?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, you evolved this before. You pop something 13 or bigger, and then you evolve into the other gal, which, blitz and did Digivolve and swing. So you're popping something big and you're swinging on the same turn. That's kind of neat.
Is that ever better than just pure Black or Greymon?
I didn't say it was better. I'm just saying you could play it.
Okay, so we're role playing.
Yeah, I mean that's half the fun Digimon, right?
Okay. I had to think about whether this deck would actually be any more fun than Black or Greymon, but sure, why not? Garurumon, when Digivolving, activate one of the following. Choose any number of your opponent's Digimon whose play cost adds up to 6 or less, return them to your hand. To their hand. Or, DNA Digivolve this Digimon and one of your other Digimon in play into a Digimon card from your hand. Or, you may Digivolve one of your other Digimon in play into a level 6 or lower card with Greymon in its name. ESS, you get a bounce back level, you get a bot deck level 5, level 5s or lower.
Why is this so much? Why is this like worse than the Blitz? Like again, the Garou version is worse than the Greymon. Like why?
Yeah. I mean, it does what the deck needs it to do.
Yeah, but like the ESS is dog water.
It's pretty bad. Black Seraphimon, or Shadow Seraphimon. Evo for 1 over Seraphi. Opponent's turn. When a card is removed from your security stack, Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. On deletion, heal 1. Then one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 4k DP for the turn for each card in your security stack.
Unironically, pretty solid card.
This is a very solid card. Can I see Sekon ever playing this card for like a hee funny meme? Sure.
Sure. You can probably play this over regular Seraphi once it loses its value.
That's what. Yeah.
Right.
Also, yeah. yeah, Gallantmon Roleplay 2023 Itomodia. And yeah, for SecCon, I could see this like being a thing. It doesn't seem too terrible for SecCon.
Like one to chew up so you can evolve over Serafi.
Yeah.
And or just like evolve on itself. Like the fact that it's on delete recover is like not bad.
I realistically, so you can probably go like Serafi, not pass turn, heal 1, swing for 2 damage, and then Evo into this pass turn, jump to 1. Like that seems pretty reasonable.
Yeah, it forces for them to remove this to give you a heal. Otherwise, whatever they are using to swing into your stack at Digivolve, right?
You hear that, Albert? It's all you, baby. Is SecCon gonna be a thing in the meta with Black War Greymon?
Who can say?
Okay. With SecCon, it's always like when you think it's no longer good, it somehow resurfaces. In the format of Black War Greymon, the best counter to Black War Greymon is Grandis. And on average, I think SecCon beats Grandis. So yeah, it'll probably find its way. It'll probably find its way in.
Like SecCon's always managed to survive something.
I would not be surprised if SecCon made top 32 in Nats. I would not be surprised at all, TBH.
Or top 16.
I would give it top 8. Blitz Greymon. It does the same thing as Crest, but it de-digivolves 3 of your opponent's Digimon instead of bouncing a level 5 or lower.
And then it also burns.
Yeah, it also burns. I mean, it's Crest but better. I don't know.
That's the theme of this set. Greymon is better.
I'm just Nisei Agumon Hakase, or Fake Agumon Expert. When your opponent's Digimon is deleted by trashing one Digimon card with the same level as... Guys, do we... No?
I don't see
No.
a...
Alright!
So awkward.
Alright, that garbage aside, the real shit. Falcomon! We got there. We finally got the line, boys. Is Nats confirmed BT11? No, but I'm just assuming. Alright. Falcomon. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 purple card with Ravemon in its name, or a bird/avian, and 1 Keenan. ESS. On deletion, if this card was deleted other than by battle, your opponent trashes 1 card from their hand. The boy! We got the bird boy!
Yeah, it's like not that great, but you have to play it.
Shut up! He searches our pieces!
Yeah, that's why you have to play it.
I hate it here. Wendigomon. This sidebar. This thing terrified me as a child. Cannot lie. It has Alliance, end of attack, once per turn. If you have another suspended Digimon in play, return 1 green Digimon from your trash to your hand. It's recursion.
Oh, that runaway really
it's
good.
Pretty good. It's just recursion. Yeah, I have no complaints.
Yeah, no, it's just like it just grabbed you anything back in this deck.
Yeah. Peckmon. When Digivolving. If you don't have Keenan, play 1 for free. Yeah. On deletion, if this card was deleted by anything other than battle, trash a card from your opponent's hand. Yeah, it's just Nubatama. We're playing Nubatama.
You play it because of the bird.
See, it's okay, James. I know you'll understand. This is just like Nubatama. This is Nubatama without Rine.
So bad?
Yeah, exactly. But then we get Rine, and then we're a tier 1, arguably best deck in the format deck.
And non-Vanguard players are so confused about
Non-Vanguard players have zero idea what is happening. But for you Vanguard players out there, you understand. Rine was some dumb shit.
Dude,
Okay, anyways.
I don't even think modern Vanguard players understand that reference.
Dude, G Era was peak Vanguard. Tell me otherwise. But no. For the record, the Ravemon deck, it's not tier 1. Don't misunderstand me. It is not tier 1 by any means.
It's just really fun.
It's,
you need to see it.
I think it's like tier 2. I think it's like tier 2. I think it does have like a lot of really neat applications. I think it has like a ton of neat applications. TBH.
Yeah. To be fair, I think Chromon is like a really good card.
No, Chromon's a crazy ass card. Yeah, it's really good.
Like this is functionally a bliss for Ravemon, and the second skill is so relevant because this allows you to pop a level 5 or pop floodgates.
Yeah.
So like your opponent will have to drop 2 floodgate to shut down your play.
Yeah. Somebody mentioned we need a second bird level 5 and we're Gucci. Not really.
Yeah. Well, no, we need a bird level 5. The current level 5.
No. We need another level 5. but I don't think it needs to specifically be bird for us to be like in there, you know.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a bird because.
Okay, wait, no, it's going to be a bird. I'm just saying it doesn't. It didn't have to be a bird. Like a generic good purple level 5 would have gotten away with it. I'm making this point specifically because Pinamon gives us the effect.
Yeah.
So bird. The only relevant part about it being a bird is for Falcomon to grab it, or I guess Keenan, whatever.
Yeah.
That's really it. And then really quick, is Ravemon even a Rene? Burst mode is. Burst mode is Rene. That's the comparison. This Ravemon is Mukuro. It's Mukuro.
But you think Burst Mode is gonna make your opponent Digimon attack them?
Hey man, look.
Yo, that would be funny. That would actually be really funny, dude.
What if it does though? Wait, what if it
Dude,
did?
and it has like the on attacking effect too.
Oh god, dude. I actually got goosebumps thinking about Rene. That was awful. Playing Citron to bounce over a call over the unit Rene controlled. It was so fucking annoying. All right. Moving on.
Played Ange. You have no reason to
I
complain.
did play Ange. You're correct. Chromon. When attacking, if you have Purple Tamer in play, you may Digivolve this Digimon into Ravemon, and then on deletion, if this card was deleted by battle, delete one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon. Good card. It's a really good card.
Yep.
It's a very good
Actually
card.
good card.
It's a very, very good card. We talked about it a little bit, but it's essentially Blitz, more or less. It's going into Ravemon. It's just pretty Uchi. And Telamon. Alliance, end of attack. You may play one green level 3 from your trash without paying cost.
Yeah, so Wendigomon, but better.
Beautiful. And then, yeah, ESS Wendigomon. This is a really good card. This is a very, very good card, TVH. Having a recursion is just really nice.
Yeah, like it comes up a lot because you can play like a Terror or
Yeah.
something like the memory blocker Terror, which can deny plays and stuff like that. It's really cool.
Okay, and then Ravemon. Also, wait, really quick, guys. Wait, I'm curious about something. Hold up. Chat, we're at 5,994 subs. If you haven't subbed yet, can I just get 6 subs? Can we just break 6K on stream? Can we do that? Like,
And now everyone's gonna start unsubbing.
I'm about to say, y'all people about to start unsubbing or some shit. Okay, Ravemon. First of all, it has jamming, which is really important given what this deck wants to do. And then end of attack. There you have it. By deleting this Digimon that had a bird or avian in its trait, again, the egg counts, play one Ravemon from your trash at the end of your opponent's turn without paying its cost. Really, really good effect, because that means your opponent can't get rid of Ravemon because it'll come at the end of their turn. And then on deletion, if your opponent has 8 or more cards in their hand, your opponent trashes 1 card in their hand, and if they have 7 or less cards in their hand, they have to add the top of their security to their hand.
It's pretty cracked.
It's pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Hand destruction in Digimon isn't as strong as it is in other card games, just because you draw so damn much in this game. Because like literally everything you do is like a break even.
But no, the burn.
Yeah, the burn is great. The burn is very good. If your opponent is at 8 cards on the dot and they trash 1 and they go to 7, then they have to burn 1 anyway. It's like,
All right. My turn to talk.
okay,
Because
go
I was
ahead.
the one who built. I was the one who built this deck. This non-believer over here.
What? I
Didn't
said it
even-
was. I said it had legs. Why are you saying this shit? I said it was tier 2.
Yeah, didn't even attempt to play initially. I had to make
What?
and make it to work. Anyways, all right. First of all, you played the old purple Sukaimon, right? And then you're gonna bring back our old friend, the Vidramon,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
So they both have on deletion gain of memory.
Oh,
So what you
wait,
do-
holy shit, wait, hey, I gotta catch you up. Yo, we hit 6,000 subs. Hey, yo, I love you.
Yay.
Yay! Okay.
I was 6,000 sub, by the way. I kept unsubscribing and resubscribing.
Hi.
Just hit it.
Fuck you.
But yeah, so you play Sukaimon, the Vidramon in that stack along with Pinamon, right?
Oh, wait,
And-
James, can we show the list on stream for 6,000 subs?
Sure, go for it.
Alright, guys, chat, you guys get the Ravemon. Wait, give me your updated Ravemon list.
Wait. Do you have my? I was about to say, do you have my updated?
Give me
list?
the updated list. Give me the actual updated list.
It's in mod deck list. Just
Wait,
No, that's not the updated one.
Wait, which one do you
The
want?
defeat. Give me the defeat list. Give me the defeat list. We're not coping. Give me the good one. Give me the good one.
Okay. It's in. I posted in my chat.
Okay, wait. Where in mod chat?
Don't
Don't make me scroll up for this shit, you motherfucker.
I don't have it saved.
You piece of shit. No, I gotta. How dare you make me scroll through this?
I have it. I posted it.
I hate you. Okay, wait, did Kron find it already?
Maybe he did. He did.
Was this not it?
Yeah, no,
No,
no, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it.
That's not it. Okay.
Where is it?
1 second. Alright, I posted it.
Okay, thank you.
There you go.
Alright, chat. This is the Hoang Zero Discord Ravemon deck profile. Welcome. 6,000 subs. Bing bang boom. If I refresh this tonight, 6,001. Yeah. Okay. James, you want to give the deck profile? Go ahead. Be my guest.
Yeah, sure. Alright, so Dex is pretty straightforward. You play a lot on deletion effect, right? So you have your Gallantmon to dig, you have your Sukaimon to gain memory, you have your Falcomon to discard, the Viability to gain memory, and then you have Kinkakumon to pop additional Floodgate in case you're not on Chromon. You play all your bursts, obviously. The reason I'm playing Orochimaru is Orochimaru has on attack, discard one to gain a memory.
Yep.
So this entire deck, the entire point of this deck is that you just do your attack and you get to gain a bunch of memory off of it. Plus, Orochi allow you to when you discard it, you draw a card, so it's like a free cycle. Just help the deck consistency. The deck really needs to see as Tamers, so you really can't just like slam Searcher. So you, like having extra draw helps a lot. Crow obviously good, and then you play Rave, and then you play for defeat.
Okay, wait. Before we get into the defeat, chat, we did test Ruin Mode for the record. We did.
It's good.
It is good,
but you get clapped by deck like Maste.
Yeah, Master hard destroys
the
you.
feat, you really need Tamer interaction in this meta, especially into stuff like Red Hybrid.
Yep.
So like, the way Ravemon work is that when they come back, you can always just evolve it into a defeat, and then you can also like sack that stack of the defeat to pop like multiple things on board. So that's the reason for the defeat. To give you a sacky security, just kind of nice to have.
Yep.
The deck security is kind of weak due to the way Celestial Blade works. Celestial Blade pop lowest level. So if your opponent is smart, they can just play around that by swinging the lowest level first. So that's kind of a minor issue with the deck. Anyways, enough about that. How you play this deck is you have your Analog Boy set up, and then you evolve your stack, and then you move out, right? And you swing your Ravemon with jamming. And then end the battle, it's probably not going to die to security unless they hit like a really bad option. You pop the Ravemon, and then you say you have like a Sukaimon, you have Devitramon, and you have Pinamon, you gain 3 memory, and then you analog it, you gain more memory.
And then you have Keenan, you gain more memory!
Yeah, and then like you force your opponent to discard, and if they have 8 or less card, they burn the security and take it to their hand. And then Ravemon...
No, it's 7 or less, it's 7 or less, it's 7 or less.
It's 7 or less?
It's 7 or less, burn 1.
Okay.
I'm the real Ravemon enthusiast, you see this shit?
But anyways, and then you analog, and then you get another stack because you hatch.
Yep.
And because when your stack die, you get like 6 memory. You just reset it immediately to level 5, and you have another Ravemon stack ready to go next turn.
Dude,
it's super fun to play.
I remember somebody popped the Ravemon, and then he was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and gain like 6 memory. It's my turn now." We were just like, Okay.
But yeah, the Zord defeat. You can honestly play any level 7 that goes over the Ravemon, most likely in BT13, whatever the burst mode is, we're gonna play that.
Yeah.
But temporarily, right now you play a defeat. You can probably play Ruin Mode. I think Ruin Mode is pretty good for the deck because against a lot of decks, especially if they're sitting and raising on a level 4, Ruin Mode effectively make them skip their next turn.
Yeah,
which is really cool. But the defeat just had more. I think after testing, defeat just seemed like it has more application right now. Mostly because there's too many important Tamers in this meta.
Would you ever go like a split ratio on defeat with the Ruin Mode?
I have to test it. This is I tested this deck for like 1 day. But like on paper, the defeat let you pop like Tocado, like the important Tocado. It let you pop Red Hybrid Tamer. It let you pop freaking Mirai. Fuck that card.
Oh, okay. Somebody asked, what does the purple option do with the bolt? We can get to that really, really quickly just to cover that. Celestial Blade. 4 cost, by deleting one of your Digimon in play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with level less than or equal to the deleted Digimon's level. If you deleted the Digimon with Ravemon in the name, play a Ravemon for free at the end of your opponent's turn. Security, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest level. So it's Pandemonium Flame that doesn't only pop unsuspended Digimon. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, go on, James. Sorry about that.
Yeah. So yeah, with that option, you swing the Ravemon and then you don't pop it with the end of attack effect.
Yep.
You pop it with the option and you pop like a level 6 stack and then you get the Ravemon back.
Yep.
While you also get all the on deletion effect. So this option end up costing like it's like a net. It's either cost 0 or you're gonna gain like 1 or 2 memory off of it and hatch. And then you can off the hatch if you gain 2 memory, you can immediately go back to level 5.
Yep.
So into a lot of deck that doesn't have protection and stuff like that, you can clear bore while also pressuring.
Yeah.
Because it has jamming.
No, dude.
So it's really nifty. I
It's
just think it's a really fun deck. It's not tier 1. Like don't.
No, it's tier 2. It is tier 2.
Yeah,
it is tier 2.
We're not gonna code it. It's tier 2. Maybe 1.5 if you optimize it a little bit. I think it's pretty good. But yeah, this deck has. It actually has some legs.
That's what I'm saying. Like this, like okay, EX4 was like not a very good set, and then like the last 10% of the set was just like gas, 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 and you're just like oh.
Yeah, and the fact that it come back at the end of your opponent's turn means it dodges like a lot of removal too.
Yeah,
so
no, your opponent literally can't interact with it, and that's so strong. That's so strong.
It's really funny too, because I was playing into another deck that was playing the Rumo, and they activate the Rumo, so it's like minus 10k to bore. Ravemon come back, he's 1k, but he's still swinging for security check because he has jamming, baby.
Yes. All right, moving on. Cherubimon. God, dude, I want to play EX4. Cherubimon Vice. Alliance. When Digivolving. Until the end of your opponent's turn, this Digimon and one of your other level 5 or lower Digimon gain on deletion. Play this card from your trash without paying its cost. This is a very good card. This is a very, 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 very good card, actually. It's back for revenge on 2 of your different stacks, and there's a really funny interaction that you can do. We'll get to it in a bit. But this is just a great card. It makes it so after you do the swing and you have both stacks suspended, even if your opponent were to swing into your stack, you just get it back. It's just good.
Yeah. Again, remember, the on deletion is for until the end of your opponent's turn, and it's on the card.
Yep.
So you evolve this into a level 7. That card still has the effect.
I wondered, is there a level 7 with an on deletion? Crazy. We'll get there. We'll see. Alter S.
It's a really cool. I think functionally it's like a really cool kind of card.
Yeah.
Because it's like the deck when it performs is really fun to like play and watch, right? Because you're like evolve,
It's
and then you progress, right? Like it's just a really, you do a lot in that one turn.
I will be very honest with you. For a cover card, I think there are 3 or 4 other decks in this set that are so much cooler than this deck.
Yeah, it's kind of whatever.
It is very whatever. Yeah, but like I mean, like it's cool, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, so DNA Digivolving, blue 6, red 6, when Digivolving, will delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 8,000 DP or less. Then return one of your opponent's level 6 or higher Digimon to the bottom of the opponent's deck. All turns when this Digimon would leave play, except by one of your effects, play 1 Blitz and or Crest from your source without paying their cost, and then place this card at the bottom of your security stack face down. I mean,
it's an interesting type of protection because it's against any sort of removal.
Yeah,
it's like the first of its kind where it just says when it leave play.
So there's a lot of like really interesting implications with would leave play, because what that means is like, for example, if you protect it with Greymon X, even if Alter S gets like protected from the Greymon X effect, you can still use its effect to spit out a Blitz and a Crest, which I think is like, it's kind of nifty. There's some other interesting applications with that, right? Well, what else was there?
No, I don't. That's not how it works. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, really?
I'm pretty sure if you use the protection, it doesn't activate.
Oh, really? Does it not?
No, I don't believe it does.
What was the niche situation that let you cheat out the effect? What was it?
Are you sure you're not mistaking this for Rumo?
No,
cheating?
No. It's not. It's not Rumo. It's would leave. What?
It literally says except by one of your effect.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you protect it.
Wouldn't trigger?
I'm not sure. We probably have to double check.
Okay, wait for a Q&A. Whatever. We wait for Q&A. But yeah, this is nifty. If you turbo into it, you kind of have to like some leverage, and then like you can spit out double sixes, and that's cool. That's cool. Going into our non-Digimon, Matt and Ty. When you play an Agumon or Gabumon by suspending this tamer, gain a memory. When one of your Digimon digivolves, if you have one or fewer Digimon in play, that Digimon has Greymon, you may play Gabumon. If that has Garurumon, you play Agumon.
Really important card.
This is a very important. This is very, very important tamer.
Yeah.
This is very, very important. I don't know. It gets you out the second body you need a Jagras. It's pretty good.
Yeah. It activates the condition of the deck.
Yeah.
Great.
Kiriha and Nene. If you have started your main phase, if there are 2 or more Digimon in play, so it counts both you and your opponent's board, gain a memory. Your turn, when you would play one Digimon card with Blue Flare or Twilight and Digicross requirements, by suspending this tamer, you may place one card from under your tamer and one card from your trash to Digicross. I mean,
it's good. It's an extra Kiriha in the Blue Flare deck, and it's an extra Nene in the Nene deck.
It's if I remember correctly, Blazing can grab it, right?
Yes, because it's treated as Kiriha.
Yeah. So yeah, so it's another Kiriha target for Blazing. So for you Blue Flare players, this is kind of nice actually. It's not too shabby. And it's an additional way to gain memory outside of like Sora Joe. So not bad. Henry and Susie. Start of your main phase. If you have one or less Digimon in play, you may play one Terrier or Lopmon from your hand without paying the cost. Digimon played by this effect cannot be Digivolve, and at the end of your opponent's turn, delete that Digimon. So again, that's fine. Because you're just using it for Alliance fodder, and with Shrubimon, you just revive it back. Your turn. When one of your Digimon that has Terrier or Lopmon in its card would Digivolve, tap this tamer, reduce the cost by 1. Yeah? It's pretty good. It's pretty darn good.
Oh, okay, I remember now. The condition for Alter S forces it to go into your security no matter what. So even when you protect it, it still go to your security.
Oh, you're right.
That's the discussion I had with Tesla.
Ah.
Yeah, so you can't prevent it from leaving play.
Lamau? Okay.
Yeah, because it says if you whenever it leave, so you either prevent it from leaving play, right? Or you just let it happen.
That's fair. Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. Let's see. Somebody mentioned, wait, the Dark Knightmon thing that plays Nene for free can also play it for free. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Henry and Susie should have been treated like Chris and Nene.
I agree.
I agree. It would have made the deck really strong. But yeah, no, this card in general is really good. It sets up all of your Alliance playmaking. Like Matt and Ty is really important for the Alter S deck. This card is really important for the Alliance deck. It's very good. Very, very good. And then Keenan. Keenan is a memory tamer, which is... Yes! We didn't get stuck with a Rio! Fuck yeah! God, I hate Rio. All turns when your Digimon with Ravemon in its name or bird or avian in its trait is deleted by suspending this tamer, draw 1. If that Digimon is deleted by an effect, gain 1 memory. Note that it says all turns, so it's pretty nifty.
Yeah. If your stack get popped by effect, this function... it's an
analog. It's an analog, yeah.
Yeah, it can pass to it. It's really neat, too. This is like a memory tamer that gives memory, which you don't see that often.
Yeah. Dude... I appreciate the fact that it's a memory tamer at all to begin with. I would have been so upset if this was another Rio. I hate Rio. I hate Rio. I absolutely hate Rio. Ugh. Okay, Trident Gaia. 8 cost. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the highest DP. If a Digimon with 13k or more DP is deleted, trash the top of their security stack. I mean,
would security control ever play this?
I don't know, Albert. Does the security control ever play this? I don't know. You tell me, Mr. Security Control. Golden Beast Blade and Crimson Dragon Blast. Activate one of the following effects. If you have Crest in play, you may Digivolve one of your Agu or Gray into a Blitz. If you have Blitz Gray in play, you may Digivolve one of your Gabu or Guru into Crest. Is security play an Agu or Gabu? I mean, this is just pretty good, right? This is just like a really good option for the deck.
Yeah, I believe you can play Keenan with the BT11 red Pokemon deck. You should be able to.
Wait, you can?
Yeah.
Wait.
They have Burner. Yeah.
Wait.
It's a memory tamer. The deck.
But Phoenixmon looks for red tamers, right?
Oh, that's true.
Phoenixmon looks for red tamers, right? Yeah, it does. 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 Yes, for each red tamer. Okay. Unfortunate. Purple yellow seems like the better choice. It'd be like that. But yeah, no, this option is very, very good for the Ultra S deck. It just helps you fix a lot of the pieces that you may be missing. Full Metal Blaze. Return 2 of your opponent's level 4 lower Digimon to their hands. If your opponent has 8 or more cards in hand, return a level 6 or higher. Greymon wins yet again? Like, I don't... Why?
This is such a weird option.
Like, why does it...
Like, this is a very specific board to bounce.
It is a very specific board, yeah.
This is like, I hate Bloom the option.
Yeah, unless you're getting the second proc off, this is just worse than Hokkaido's Breath. So, I don't know. Heaven's Judgment. Unlike that last piece of garbage, this is a good option. While you control a green Digimon or Tamer, you may use this card without meeting its color requirements. Activate the following below. For each color among the Digimon you have in play, activate this effect an additional time. One of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 6k DP. And then, security effect, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 12k. This is pretty good. With...
Yeah, this is very easy to activate this 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Because Gallantmon counts as a color.
Yep.
And then your Digimon is usually 2 color. And then you have like... usually you have 3 color. Not hard to get 4 though.
Yeah, so this is like on average like minus 18k. Or no, on average it's minus 12k. Realistically 18k, and then sometimes 24k. That's pretty good. That's actually like a really good card.
Yeah, because it counts color and Gallantmon working for it makes it really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the security is not too shabby too. Minus 12 is solid.
Yeah, it is. Gaia Reactor. Choose one of your Digimon each player has in play. You choose, by the way. You choose the player. Delete all Digimon other than the chosen Digimon. This is like Zuchaomon if Zuchaomon was a good card.
Yeah, this is actually really solid, right?
This is just better Zuchaomon, yeah.
Yeah, it punishes your opponent for having like a rookie on board or something, right?
Also, it was so Jojobi. And yeah, this hard punishes your opponent for having like rookie plus stack. Tainted Heroes. This card sucks. I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, it sucks. While you have a green Digimon or Tamer in play, you may use this card without meeting its color requirements. Delete one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon, then place this card into your battle area. By trashing this card, your opponent must trash 1 option card from their hand. If they don't, gain 2 memory.
Why is it like a wish memory boost?
Yeah, it's a memory boost that tries to get cheeky. That's
if it's literally just a memory boost, I can see it having some use because you can pop a floodgate and then set a memory boost.
Wait,
but
somebody pointed out Heaven's Judgment is usable by 3 Musket.
Yeah,
it is, but like it's
kind of weak. It's kind of weakish.
Oh wait, no,
you're just
wait.
gonna have purple on the field.
Somebody pointed out with Gaia Reactor, it's the highest play cost. So no, the rookie thing doesn't matter. You are correct. This card is actually a lot worse than I thought it was. You're correct.
Oh, I thought it said pick anything.
Damn, that would have been great. That would have been a good card. That would have been a good card. Also,
relevant into Bloom once again. I
yeah,
guess.
into Bloom. There's a lot of anti-Bloom hate in this deck.
In this set, yeah.
But yeah, and with Heaven's Judgment. This is a anti-wide, anti-go tall. It's just a good card. It's just a good card overall. Tainted Heroes is literally just a worse fireball. Yeah, I agree. Celestial Blade. We went over this already, but for those of you that weren't here, delete one of your Digimon in play. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with level less than or equal to the deleted Digimon. If you delete a Digimon with Ravemon, play a Ravemon at the end of your opponent's turn. Security, delete your opponent's Digimon with the lowest level. I mean, it's just a good card. This is Pandemonium.
The security effect is kind of bad.
The security effect is like ass. Okay, we don't worry about that. But the main effect is really good. It's very, very good. Dude, can you imagine Celestial Blade was like a Trump Sword? How much better would that be?
What do you mean? This is like better than a Trump Sword because it
No, security.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, Celestial Blade is a very good card. It works very well in the Ravemon deck. And then Digital Translator. This is a mouthful. Okay. 3 cost. This card is also treated as having plug-in in its name. While you have a Tamer in play, you may use this card without meeting its color requirement. Choose one of your level 6 Digimon in play. You may Digivolve the chosen Digimon into a level 6 Digimon card with a different name, and that chosen Digimon name has its name from hand. Ignore blah 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 blah. Security, return 1 Digimon card from your trash to your hand, add that card to your hand.
Yeah, this allows stuff like Medieval Gallant and Black Mega Gargo and Kuzuha to go over the original. That's about it.
Which, we didn't talk about it, but with Sakuyamon, Maid Mode can... No. Maid Mode can go over Kuzuha.
Right.
So you can... we didn't mention this earlier in the stream, and I figured I might as well do it now. So you can Kuzuha effect, do your shit, go into Maid Mode, and then do the Maid Mode shit. And that's kind of like... nice.
Yeah, but this option doesn't do anything for that.
No, I'm not talking about for the option. I'm just saying, like, that combo popped up in my head, and I completely forgot I could cover that.
Yeah, sure. I don't know. This is very useful. It doesn't.
No, I don't think it's a very good card. TBH. I think it's pretty piss. And then Alter B. Alter B is okay. It's a 5 cost Evo over 6, or 2 cost over Omnimon. When Digivolving, Digivolve 3. One of your opponent's Digimon, and then choose any number of your opponent's Digimon whose total play cost is 6 or less and delete them. When attacking, by trashing up to 3 level 6 or higher cards from this Digimon source, for each card trashed, delete one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers with the lowest play cost. If 3 cards were trashed, trash the top 2 cards of your opponent's security stack. This is a lot of effort for what feels like not a lot of payout, right? Am I crazy? Like, yeah. I don't know, this just doesn't read like it does a lot. Like, okay, it has a lot of text, it has a lot of keywords, and it's like all shiny and shit, and you're like, ooh, Alter B. And then you, like, think about it. You, like, really think about it, and you're like, okay, so you Digivolve 1 stack, and then you can pop play cost of 6 or less. Total. Okay, that's not a lot, but sure. And it says Digimon, so you can't pop Tamers off of that effect. Okay, sure. And then when attacking, so assuming you didn't pass the turn, by the way. Assuming you didn't. Trash
it evolved for 2 over Omni. The deck is intended for you're probably not going to pass.
No, it's intended for Alter S. Like, I get that. But for non-Alter S decks, it's not very cash money.
It's like a win con. It's not a very good generic card.
It's a terrible generic. I guess it's a valid win con for the Alter S deck.
Let me think. In an X deck, you can potentially go...
Omni X, burn 1, bounce 1, Evo, Alter B. But yeah. X is going to pass turn. So you have to hope the X survives?
I mean, not the most... Like, I can see this as a one-off, maybe? I don't know.
In what?
Black War Agreement?
I feel like Omnimon X is just better than Alter B, though.
Yeah, you play both.
Or I just play another copy of Omnimon X.
I mean, fair, but this is funny.
Okay, well, there it is.
Okay, so this has the issue of Paladin mode, where it's just like, this is way too slow of an effect.
I think Paladin mode is better than this card, to be fair, though. I think so. Yeah, Paladin works on Digivolve, and it actually will get rid of an entire stack. This, not so much.
Fair. But yeah, it just feels really slow, and generic-wise, it's not that great. And this, I guess it's fine for its own deck, but like the issue with the Omni deck is that you're already playing like a bricky deck, and now like to play this on top of Alter S, because again, this doesn't have a Jogress condition.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you draw this, you probably want to play 4 Alter S, right?
Right.
Because that's your win con. If you don't, like, it's like Exa, if you don't see the Alter S, you're probably gonna lose.
Right.
And then you have to play this as on top of the Alter S count. So you're burning like 5, 6, 7 level 7. That's just seemed really tricky.
It just seems really clunky, yeah. I don't think Alter B is a very good card, TBH. I just not a fan. Not a fan. And finally, Ruin Mode! Actually, godsend. God tier card. Legit, so good.
The card that saved EX4.
this card single-handedly is like salvaging the set. So 5 cost over yellow and 5 cost over purple, which, fun fact, that does mean both Cherubimons can go into Ruin mode. When Digivolving or on deletion, all of your opponent's Digimon get minus 5,000 DP until the end of your opponent's turn. End of attack, delete this Digimon, delete one of your opponent's Digimon, and recover +1. And then you give a Tamer in play, hatch an egg.
Yeah, this is mandatory, by the way.
This is
not like you activate this. This is if you swing with this is mandatory.
yeah, it's mandatory. This card is good. This is a very, 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 very good card.
This card is why I don't like the Rise Greymon from this set. This card's just so good.
So you can Gray X with the Ruin mode to prevent it from destroying itself, and then also pop 1, heal 1. But it's very clunky. It's not very consistent. You will find yellow base to be a lot stronger or a lot more consistent to getting into like your actual pieces and stuff like that.
Unironically, the new Geo Greymon and Agumon let you draw a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
And really, you need to draw to not bot deck the Marcus. If you like, I tried playing the red base and Agumon X Search and stuff like that makes you bot deck the Marcus. It just feels really bad.
Also, the Wind Digivolving. Okay, this card it invites so much discussion. Okay, so what is the card really good against? So the minus 5k DP by itself, not counting the minus 10, because that does stack if you get there. But the minus 5k, that stops. That hits Bloom Lord really, really hard, because Bloom Lord's all of its like small bodies and stuff that it uses to fuel itself, like its bloom and whatnot. It's all popped. Goodbye, sayonara. If your opponent decides to turn Marcus into a Digimon and like swing with it, Marcus immediately dies. This card is anti-Marcus. Versus Jogger's decks, if they hard slam Stingmon, Stingmon immediately gets eviscerated into the abyss. If your opponent decides to bring out a level 3 or a level 4 to like from raising to try and get tempo, immediately gone.
Oh yeah, we also confirm.
What?
If you try to play a rookie or something that searches like with an on-play effect,
it doesn't go off, right?
Yeah, this kills it before the effect goes off, so it doesn't activate.
Yeah. Okay. So, guys, fun combo, funny hee hee ha ha combo. So you go Cherubimon, and you apply the Back for Revenge proc, and then you Digivolve into Shine Greymon Ruin mode, and then if your opponent destroys the Ruin mode, you get first of all you get the on deletion. Second of all, the Ruin mode comes back. Hee XD. Now imagine a world where you go into Cherubi, you don't pass turn, you evolve into Ruin mode, somehow you still don't pass turn, and then you swing with it, and you pop the Ruin mode, and you summon back the Ruin mode.
You want to know that word?
Wait, what?
I mean, that's very possible.
How much memory do you need?
No,
a lot.
And then, no.
How much memory do
you have a card called Hidden Potential Unleashed.
Oh my god, you can HPD into this. No! You can HPD into this! No.
HPD's a mistake.
No, you can HPD into Shine. No. No. No.
Dude, you good?
You good?
No! I hate HPD! I hate HPD so much!
Did you forget about HPD?
I forgot about HPD.
You forgot your Ruby is half green?
I forgot. No.
And the deck also So here's the funny thing: the deck also vomit a rookie with the Tamers, so you have an HPD target.
Why aren't you playing HPD?
Because I didn't build the deck, Llama did. I was gonna put HPD in later.
Okay. Okay. So
win rate is another card you can run that make this three cost evil.
Yeah, sure, you can win rate.
Three cost evil.
So when digivolving and when deleting, you can use the minus 5k. Like we said, it has a lot of general application. The minus 10k gives you a lot of application as well. It means they can't bring out level 5s. If they try to summon level 5, it gets popped. Blah 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 blah. For decks like Miscellaneous, this is really good because you can pop floodgates with this. So you can go Miscellaneous, do all your shenanigans, and turn on Ruin mode, and that's a really solid line of play. Ravemon can use this. The Cherubies can use this. Really, any purple deck can use this. Probably yellow too, TBH. Ruin mode is just a really fantastic card all around. You cannot plug into this. You cannot plug in. Plug in is only 3 costs or less.
Yeah.
But really quick, somebody asked, is this set as bad or mid as I thought it was? And I thought it was bad or mid, and then I played the set, watched the set, and then we got Ruin mode, and no, it's a pretty good set actually.
Okay. It depends on how you approach the game.
Yeah.
Is this set this set is probably not gonna change the meta significantly.
No.
The only meta deck that I see maybe existing is the Shrine Greymon deck, because free evolution is just inherently kind of stupid.
I think I think the Shine deck for sure shoots up to tier 1 TBH.
I don't know, but
I don't know about that.
Really, it's very Tamer reliant, and it's still probably bad into Black Wargrey.
If you just dodge the Black War Greymon matchup,
dude, I'm gonna be real. This deck gets yeeted by a lot of decks in the format. It's still pretty fragile.
Really?
There's no protection. There's no protections, and you just said it earlier. It is an A. Secon is a popular deck. This will get yeeted by Secon pretty hard.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Any deck that just can pop it, bounce it, this, that.
No, that's valid. Okay, you're right. All right, tier 1.5.
Okay, so but the thing that I think is really cool with this set is what it does is that it adds a lot more deck building flexibility into the game. You have it boosts a lot of the lower tier deck into at least playability.
Yeah.
Like if you love Terriermon, now you have a deck that's playable.
Renamon.
If you like Renamon, you have a deck that's pretty playable.
Mirage Gallantmon.
Yeah, you like Mirage Gallantmon. Mirage after this set is okay. It's you can cope. It's good enough to cope.
Yeah.
It wasn't even good enough to cope before.
No.
Right? So that's the cool. I think this set is very cool, and also I think we don't want a new tier 1 or best deck in format from every set. I think it's healthy for the game to have just a chill power level set that is just hey, here's a bunch of really cool cards and really cool decks that you can potentially play in the game and have fun, instead of oh, hey, it's a new tier 1 menace.
No,
right?
Dude, this set is so insanely fun. Because all the decks are they're new and refreshing. It's stuff we haven't seen before. Outside of Red, Red didn't exactly get anything new.
The playstyle are really unique.
Yeah, a lot of the playstyles are very unique. Ravemon, the Alliance, the Alter S deck, even the Kuzahamon stuff. It's just all really fun. TBH. I have no complaints. I have no complaints.
Yeah, I think Shine Greymon is a really well designed card. People are gonna say it's busted. I don't think it's busted, mostly because minus 5k is a very
it's very specific. It's very specific. If it was minus 6, it's a lot stronger than you'd imagine.
Yeah, but the fact that it's minus 5 means that if you suspect your opponent playing this card, you can just evolve a level 5 in stack, right? And you just play around this effect. And also the fact that it pops itself when it swing mandatory mean they can't just keep this card on board forever and just be a menace, right? Yeah, so I think it's really cool. It's really well designed for that reason, and the fact that you can have an active way to play around it, and your opponent need to pick a good time to go into this card. You can't just go into this card all the time, right? Mm-hmm. Evolving this to minus 5k on any situation is probably not that good. But the fact that it's 5k and the fact that you can actively play around it, and it require decision making from both players, I think it's pretty cool.
Hey,
I think the argument people. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. This comment fucking got me, dude. Grey Knightsmon is a deck we've not seen before either. I've never seen a deck literally nobody wants to play as much as that.
Yeah.
It's so bad. It's so fucking bad.
I mean, the fact that it's blue is pretty funny.
Blue is actually so fucking bad this set.
It's pretty funny.
Oh my god. Hey.
Yeah. But yeah, like I think the issue people will have with Dexmon is that it requires a lot of active forethought to play around it. It just punishes you for playing the game, right? I don't think Shine does that to some extent, even though it has the same application in punishing like greedy and overextending board and stuff like that.
For the record, we don't condone the fact that Dex is a problem. By the way, in a competitive setting, Dex is not an issue. For the record, we don't condone that.
I don't think it's okay. So here's the thing: I don't think Dex is a big issue in competitive.
That's not. I know for casuals, right? Yeah.
I just don't think it might not be healthy for the game to have a card like that that restrict so much in the way of playing the game.
From a strictly competitive aspect, Dexmon is not an issue. Dexmon has a lot of clear lines of counterplay to it, and a lot of decks just naturally don't play into it. Like even decks like Jesmon or Bloomlord, like you're very much so totally fine into Dexmon.
But I think games should be fun. So
of course.
Like if realistically you would hit a Dexmons to also the deck that generally abuse stuff like Dexmon is probably something like
it's Secon. It's
Secon,
right?
Secon. Which is the annoying deck that a lot of people don't like playing into.
Realistically speaking, if you hit Setcon, it's to make the game more fun, not because it's a competitive menace.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm all for that, man. Let's hit Setcon, dude.
Well,
yeah, Dex being secret rare is another issue. Definitely need another reprint in the reprint set. I'm hoping they just announce reprint Dex and hit it to 1.
That'd be so funny, dude. That'd be pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, just hit it to 1 and reprint it. It'll go down in price, I guarantee you.
Okay, but yeah. So yeah, that's EX4. I mean, of course, you don't have to 100% agree with our opinions or our takes. That's totally fine. Do what you want, but that's just how we've perceived the set after doing a little bit of testing here and there, a little gameplay watching, etc.
It's just really fun. I think
it's just very fun.
If you just enjoy playing Digimon, this set is like really fun. I recommend making something random and test. Like also another thing, this deck, this set is like super accessible. Like a lot of the decks in this set you can completely build, right?
Dude,
you can completely build. I know Omnimon is like 3 SR, but SR generally aren't that expensive. You can probably build the Omnimon deck in this set for like less than $50, and it's like self-contained. You almost need like no other support. The Alliance deck you can build for like $10. There's literally no SR in the build.
Yeah, you don't play Mega Gargomon. You don't play Mega Gargo.
Yeah, you just play everything in this set, in that build, and I think that's pretty cool.
No, I was gonna say that I do 100% agree with you. That the fact that you can basically pick up the box and then start building your deck from that is like amazing. It's really good. And just in general, Digimon is a very cheap game. Like let's say you wanted to play Renamon, right? Like realistically, how much is it gonna rack you up from pre-existing Renamon support? 7 cents, 20 cents. How much is Rika? Like 8 cents. Like you're not spending shit.
Sakuya's $5 and Mikomo's $3.
Yeah, like that's it. Yeah, you can make the entire like Renamon Sakuyamon deck for like a whole what?
Probably $50.
$50, yeah. Okay, so real quick, yeah, that's basically more or less the review. We'll go ahead and read some of the chat, and then after we read some chat, we can peace out because it do be getting kind of late. I want to build the Ravemon deck. Yeah, I'll put the Ravemon deck back on the screen if you guys want to go ahead and copy that, so you guys can start testing that on your own. Obviously, this is not the final product. There's a lot of fine tuning that needs to go through because the set literally just officially released itself, or not officially released, but officially revealed itself not too long ago. So there's a lot to still tweak and whatnot. We can all hype the archetypes as much as we want, but we all know that most people will build whatever wins Japan. I mean, It do be what it be.
I think that's not 100% accurate. I think Japan like to play with new stuff and new toys. You know, like granted, they of course they're gonna want to play stuff that's good, right? Like I mean, a lot. If you're a competitive player, you should just play stuff that's good. Like that's can't be blamed for that. But we've seen an example before where like Brew Hybrid was just like still really strong in English in BT8 meta. But you know the Japanese player almost like didn't touch it. They mostly play the Impure and the new stuff. So I don't know. I think people will try to gravitate to play whatever is new.
Yeah.
Unless example is
yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry for cutting off. Another example is like we already said it like a bunch of times already in this chat, but Saikon was like barely ever played in Japan, but it's like one of the most popular like ongoing decks in English format.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'll go on finish your thing.
No, I'm just saying, yeah. Really cool to see a set like this. No, just not. I know people just been complaining about power creep, so it's just nice to see a set that just doesn't have
it's a very chill set. It's a very very laid back and chill set.
Yeah.
And then let's see, Ravemon players only play max rarity. That y'all are wild. I have 6 decks that total to less than 400. Yeah, you can realistically speaking buy an entire master set of an entire booster box or booster set for like less than 200 TBH. Imagine Shine
without secret.
Yeah, without secrets, but or sometimes even with secrets TBH. But
the secret have to be asked though.
Jesmon GX, man, come on. Imagine Shine with MDF.
No. I don't even think you can.
No, you could.
Oh, you check out the Cherubi one. I thought they meant the actual like Shine deck.
What? You can still MDF. You just need a white.
Yeah. Chaos Gallon. Somebody asked about Chaos Gallon. I think it's pretty decent. I don't know if it's better than the main Gallon deck, but like it's very playable.
And then okay, somebody asked, "Is this the last Hoang Zero stream since you were going to focus on yourself for Nats?" I can neither confirm nor deny. These streams kind of just come up whenever I feel like it at this point.
Yeah, like he got hyped for Ravemon. That's the reason we had this.
Yeah, I deadass just I got hyped for Ravemon, and I just wanted to do this stream. That's it. Realistically speaking, though, I probably will not stream any gameplay, at least for a very long while, just because I want to reserve any of that private testing for myself and my group. Which, again, I know it's selfish, but it is what it is. Will I do another for fun stream to discuss stuff? Maybe, sure. Like I could see it.
Yeah, if people want to talk, we'll do stream.
Yeah, like if people want to talk, like by all means, I'm more than down. So.
Yeah, I just need something to do. We can't just stream and do nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're not gonna stream and like eat pizza or something.
Yeah,
you know.
Anyway, let's see. What else do we got here? Bandai does way more to support their decks than Konami. Digimon. Okay, I say this over and over and over and over again. This game is just one big love letter to all the fans. The legacy support in this game is so phenomenal. It's so nuts. So good. What would you hit to kill security control?
Magna
Angemon.
Baby.
It's yeah.
Magna Angemon to 1 would limit security control healing by quite a lot.
Yeah,
and it would also get rid of all their like yellow mega options that they would always be used, such as the Fonimon and Venusmon.
Talking about
it won't kill the deck, but it'll weaken the healing version that everyone annoys. It hates.
Stream when Jesmon support drops in BT13. Guys, I don't. Okay, so really funny story. So the BT10 Jesmon stuff dropped, right? And I was doing my thing. We were doing very well in testing for the most part. It was going really good. And I took it to one tournament because I played in a single tournament for the entire BT10 format, and it was in regional. And I already had my invite. I won game 1, and then I scooped. So that's,
to be fair, we were there to meet the dev. We
there to play. But it's just really funny to me that like that's where my Jesmon run ends. It's all right. Technically, we won the team tournament, but yeah.
Dude, that's pretty messed up. You stole a guy's win, and then you just dropped. That guy must have felt real bad.
I gave it to him.
Oh.
I gave him the win.
But then, and then we went and won the 3v3 tournament.
Yeah.
And got DC1 boxes.
You say that, but where is the Grand Drakmon support? I'm in shambles. Did you literally get some? Wasn't there literally some Grand Drakmon support recently?
Undead?
Yes. It's what else was it? It's Undead and what else? Dark Animal?
Yeah. I don't think there was any recently, right?
Random.
Yeah, you.
Wait, you got Scobaluchimon in BT10.
Do you count the Drakmon promo?
Technically. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait for them to do the original 1998 anime, season 1.
Wait.
Set with my oldest one support. Does your undead support?
Yeah. Wait. Skull Knightmon is undead?
Is it?
It is.
Ah, neat.
Huh. Does that I know that doesn't have any application, but like it would be funny if it did. Lord
Lord Nightmare has confirmed support for that.
Yeah,
set.
Lord Nightmon's already confirmed support. Yeah, Grand Drakmon is just kind of in the weird waiting room, TBH. But eventually, just wait for it. Can we get do you have an updated Jesmon list for EX3? Until we are out of EX3, I probably won't share it, just because I know some of my friends are still running that list, and I'm not trying to ruin their tournament run. So I'm not gonna hoe them out like that.
We do have an EX3 deck profile you can make.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
We can still do it.
You're not wrong. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Okay, alright, we're gonna wrap it up here though. It is getting kind of late, guys. So thank you all so much for coming out to the stream. I really do appreciate it, everyone. Thank you. And once again, thank you so much for 6,000 subscribers. Yay!
Thank you, guys.
Alright, peace out.